Hey guys, it's me, it's Rachel Ray. How are you? Welcome to another Wipnchat episode. This one is with beaded cross stitching. I hope y'all are going to join me today as I try to work a few rows of this thatched cottage. Now, it's going to take me a few minutes to get into the groove. And trust me, it's just as excruciating for me as it is probably for you watching. This is the progress that I had, which is to say, there hasn't really been any progress since you last came into this kind of Wipnchat. There we go. Just put on a little bit more light for you there. So, I'm always a bit nervous to start, and I don't know why. With these videos, I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what to say. And it's really no different than diamond painting, ow, except that I can stab myself pretty easily. Hey y'all, just a little insert. This is how far I've gotten on Jesus Blessing. Apologize for the messy desk and the bad voice. But this is how far I've gotten so far. It's first thing in the morning, so I haven't really talked much. It's gorgeous, and I'm flying. Someone asked me about the washi tape, and I just use it so that I can rip a section. And yeah, I have been ripping sections that big. But I just work, like this much and then the rest of it. And then, I'll come down here. But because I'm working on my glass table, I've decided to just do the top half first, and then I'll work on the bottom half after that. So that's how I'm working this up, and please join me on the easterdpal. And all you have to do is tag your photos with that, and I can see the progress that you're making, and you have from now until April the 12th or whenever Easter is. So good luck, everybody, and let's just encourage each other to finish a painting by Easter. This one is pretty big. This one is, how big is this? 83 by 55, but I think I can do it. We can encourage each other using the hashtag, and then also if you don't want to use a religious picture, that's fine. You could also use a picture that represents spring. So look forward to seeing what you're working on, and back to the other video. Now, you might be wondering all the details of what is this, and where did I get it, and what am I stretching it over, and what needle am I using? And I'm going to attempt to answer your questions briefly. This is a full coverage beaded cross stitch kit that I purchased from AliExpress. It is no longer available. They stopped carrying them, I assume because the kits are very heavy, and they were unable to ship them for the price that originally they were asking. Whoops, I almost lost that one. Thank goodness for fingers. So they stopped carrying them altogether, and when I discovered beaded cross stitching, thanks to YouTubers, I purchased the biggest one that I could find that I liked. So the one that I got was the thatched cottage because, well, if you're new here, hi, welcome. I'm Rachel Ray, and I'm an American that lives in Ireland. So I got the thatched cottage because I wanted to celebrate, living in Ireland. And what better way, whoops, sorry about that, than with a little bit of a thatched roof. I'll show you the picture. Oh goodness. I'll try to show you without showing you too much of the pattern. Here we go. that's what it'll look like when it's complete, except it'll be beaded. Kind of the same method as diamond painting or cross stitching, but with glass beads instead. These are seed beads. I'm sure that you could actually purchase them and create your own. See, what is the one in front of this? I think I might have missed one somewhere. Oops. So, and then 3 of them. Sorry, I have to count sometimes. Essentially, this is a stamped beaded cross-stitch kit, but it's hard to remember the symbols. And I suppose if I did take the time to memorize them and work on this every day, like I intended to when I purchased it, then maybe I wouldn't, maybe I wouldn't need to constantly look at my chart. But I found when I first started that it was very difficult for me to differentiate between certain symbols on this chart. So you can probably see here, there's a purple square, and then there's a purple square, or what looks like a purple square, but it's a purple line through a white square. And there's several of those, which are almost impossible to differentiate. Okay, this is going to be a very, very slow moving Wipnchat, mostly because this beading needle is like the sharpest thing on the planet. And the reason why I'm not using my other needle, the one that came with the kit, is because it doesn't really go through the beads very well. It's not thin enough. So, thanks to my very good friend Mrs. Coffee at Crafting with Mrs. Crochet and Coffee, she sent me some beading needles from Amazon, and I am in business, y'all. So, let's talk about what's going on. I have some businessy type things to say at first, and then I'm going to tell you all about my little mini vacation I took with my hubby. He surprised me. So, the first thing that is on my agenda today is to give you an update about my friend Chris's diamond painting that she's going to be doing for her local cancer treatment center. And if you don't remember, that's okay. She had asked for a little bit of help to raise some money so that she could buy a very big custom diamond painting from Diamond Shop. And she had raised the money, thank goodness, and with the help and support of a lot of people actually here who watch my channel. Thank you guys so much. I have to open this big bag of white now. And so just as a quick update, I wanted to let you guys know, this is the picture. I'll put it up here on the screen. It's Faith, Hope, Cure. And it's a gorgeous piece. It has a lot of good meaning behind it. She got it so that the people who are sitting and waiting at the infusion center their spirits would be lifted. And I appreciate that. I think that that's a really great cause. So she raised enough to get it, and I believe she donated whatever was left was going to the cleft palate. I'll put it here in the video. I'm sorry, I don't want to misspeak. There's a rescue group that was helping dogs, maybe cats as well. So anyway, we helped her raise the money for the canvas, and thank you all so much for doing that. She's waiting on it to be delivered, and she wanted me to let you know that Diamond Shop has actually added that canvas to their website. So if you would like to purchase that picture from their company, I have a link. It's a special link. You have to use that link in order to get to it because it's a custom diamond painting. But they're going to leave the link live, and anybody who wants to order one can do so. It's a really big painting though, y'all. So have a look if you're interested. If you wanted to do the same kind of thing for your local treatment center or for a loved one, maybe, that would be a really great thing to make for them to boost their spirits, you know? So it's a wonderful thing. Thank you all again so much for helping her raise the money for that kit. It was quite expensive, but totally worth it. Y'all know that I'm all about quality over quantity. So thank you. A little update, just go check out the description if you would like to check out that diamond painting. Where am I now? Okay, we're back to the diamonds. We're just about to turn the corner. I'm sorry about my nails too. I just did them, so they've got top coat oozing out the sides. Anybody like me and you do your nails and then take a shower? Because then it gets all the loose stuff off. That's how I do it. So after I film this video, that's what I'll be doing. Not that you need to know that. But anyway, all right, let's talk about another thing. Shop stuff, Etsy shop stuff. As you guys know, it is now March, and I can't believe the time is flying. I have most of the orders that are coming from China, which are items that I will be modifying and putting into my shop. They are on the way. Unfortunately, I had a misunderstanding with an item, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I thought, you guys know that I like to sell the glow-in-the-dark butterflies and other butterflies, you know, just standard butterflies as well. And my mom alerted me to this listing on AliExpress. And I thought, oh my gosh, those are perfect. They're clear butterflies. So I went ahead and I ordered 20 of them. I think it was 20 of them. And I should have read closer. Just reaching for them now. Oh, here they are. Okay, sorry about the crinkling. I ordered like 20 of these, and I thought they would be beautiful. Unfortunately, they're just stickers. They're just stickers. You can put them on your wall. You can put them on your fridge. You could do whatever you like. There's all different types of them. And they kind of look like that. But they're flat ones. They're not the double-winged ones. And I was so disappointed when I got these. And I kept thinking, what am I going to do? You know, I don't want to... I looked at the listing, and I had read the listing wrong, okay? It was my fault. But I can't send them back because technically they didn't lie. But on the picture, you know, the pictures that were for the listing didn't match the pictures that they had in the description. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my money back. But I thought that, please excuse my husband, I thought that I would be able to include them in all the orders. So if you buy from my shop from now until I'm finished with all of those butterflies, I'll be including a butterfly into each order with, it's got this little like sticker that I will put on the back of the butterfly. They kind of look like that. So I'll put it there on the body, and then you can take off the peel on the back and you can stick it anywhere you want. And it'll be a free gift. So you'll get the you'll get the chocolate, and you'll get a butterfly, and you'll get a sticker. So I just like giving things, so I hope you don't mind. And if you don't like it, that's okay. You can, I don't know, put it somewhere else. Put it in your car or something. I don't know. Get creative. But anyway, I just want to let you know it's March, so I do have shamrock pens in the store. I'll put a picture here. The shamrock pens are really fun. Ask anybody who's bought one. They're fun to play with, and I think you would enjoy them. So, and 0 and sorry. I'm not saying and 1,000 times to annoy you, but I'm counting symbols. So I have these shamrock pens. I have, what else do I have in my shop? I have crystal stylus pens. I have tulips. I have roses. Lots of diamond painting pens still left in the shop. So if you haven't checked out my shop lately, or if you didn't know that I had a shop, I would love it if you would check it out and see if there's anything there that tickles your fancy. I will not be getting many more pens in. I'm trying to move over to the needle minders or cover minders, whichever way you want to use them. But I'm making them definitely to be used as a needle minder because of all the cross stitching that I've been doing. So that was the other ands. Then we have G. So I do have a lot of pins that are coming in that I'm going to be making into minders. And essentially I have to shave them down, and I have to put magnets on them. And I think that the magnets honestly is the hardest part of the whole process, because I want to make sure that they're shaved down really well so it won't catch on your fabric, you know, if you're using them for cross stitching. Anyways, that is the shop update. And currently I am ahead of schedule, which is awesome. So after the ands, there are 2 play buttons. Okay, so what else do I have going on right now? Patreon. Thank you to everybody who's joined over on Patreon. I started Patreon to help fund things that I need to make proper videos. And the thing that I'm getting this month is going to be a new speaker. Or a microphone rather. Speaker. A microphone. Because I'm planning to try to incorporate my computer into this mess soon. Instead of doing everything on my phone, even though the camera on my phone is really, really good, I could still import. If you have any questions about making YouTube videos and all that kind of stuff, there's a group on Facebook that you could join. I'll try to remember to link it down below. And if you're wondering how I edit and stuff, there's lots of details there. Please check it out. But essentially, I'd like to upgrade my sound equipment. The last microphone I got did not really impress me. I think I just put the wrong symbol down. Hang on, guys. This one is pi. Sorry. It's so hard. There's so much confetti, you know? So, yeah, check out that Facebook group if you're a creator. It really does help to see what other people's recommendations are. And it's not easy starting off. You know, you don't know if you want to invest. I need to highlight. You don't know if you want to invest at the very beginning because you don't know if you'll like it. And then as you're going along, you're like, oh, do I do it or do I not? Counting again, sorry. So yeah, anyways, anyways, if you're not a creator, I'm sorry, I was just going on a bit of a tangent there. But Patreon, lovely, lovely people. I just picked my patron of the month, and that is Anna P. I'm going to be sending her a diamond painting from my stash, and I'm going to be pulling someone every month. The only stipulations are that you must have been a patron for 1 month prior to the drawing, and that's it really. Then I contact you and find out what you like, and then I find something that I have already that I think would suit you, and I'll choose 3 things, and then you could choose one, and you won't, well, let me know if you have any of them, and then we'll work it out that way, and hopefully it'll be a mystery too. Because yeah, I want to give back. I have so many that I just would like to give, you know. Otherwise, they're just going to collect dust for years and years and years until I can find other people. So yeah, that's the crack. Oh, important seal rescue update. So, as you know, on my birthday, I went and I trained to be a volunteer seal rescue person, seal rescue volunteer. Excuse me. And I decided, sorry, I keep losing my spot. Blue, play, green, and okay. Hold on. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's that one. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to talk and do this at the same time. And then the one after this is G. And then it's and. Okay. So Seal Rescue Ireland is the charity that I did this little course with, and I learned how to rescue seals in distress. I signed up to be on their volunteer list, so if they ever have a sighting of a seal that needs help, that I would be one of the people they would call, and I am able to transport. So it was a great day. I learned so much. It was really, really fun. And there are a lot of people in Ireland who don't think you should rescue seals because they come from a fishing background and they think that seals are eating all the fish or something. I don't know. But without getting into the politics of it, I just decided, you know, what I want to do is sponsor. At first, I just wanted to sponsor the intensive care unit. So now it's all zeros. The intensive care unit, but then that was 250 euros, but we surpassed that, which is amazing. And so last week when I went live on Thursday, I said, you know, would you like me to try to raise enough money to get a kennel sponsored? And everybody in the chat said, yeah, that would be amazing. And there were more people who donated. Thank you guys so much. So at the moment, I don't have the number right in front of me because last night I put out another call for help because I realized last night that Facebook donates the Facebook button that I was using to direct these donations through actually goes directly to the rescue, which is great, but that won't go towards the kennel sponsorship. So, sorry, I can't get it up. Why can't I get it? There we go. So it doesn't go towards that particular donation. So I was like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? And I decided that I was going to ask for donations again, because I don't want to stop until we reach the 500 mark, you know? But my point is that I'm trying to bring it up. Okay. If you want to donate to Seal Rescue Ireland and you want to have it go towards the kennel sponsorship, I really, really would love it if you could send that money via PayPal to my PayPal address, which I will have linked down below. I think I say it so often that it just it feels like I'm a broken record or something, but I'm not trying to be. If you send the money via PayPal, I am going to be matching donations until the end of the day on March 5th. So whatever you donate, I will donate as well. Let's see, number 3, which is awesome. Today is the 3rd that I'm recording this, and I've gotten a few donations. I got one of 35 euro. I got one of like 2 euro. Today is the 3rd, and I have gotten, I think, one donation from Kira, one of my good friends. She donated like 35 euro. And then I got another one from Haley that was, I think it was $2, which is perfect. Thank you so much. Anybody who wants to donate, if you, no matter how small it is, it will make a huge difference to the work that we're trying to do. And essentially, the sponsorship of the kennel means that, you know how there's, okay, I'll put a picture here. There is it's almost like, imagine a doggy daycare center, and you have all these different sections, and a seal fits in each section. Sometimes it's more than one, actually. If they get along and everything, they put like 2 or 3 of them in there at a time, depending on how full they are, you know what I mean? So there should be 4 of these black ones in a row. The sponsorship of the kennel means that our name, it'll say, diamond painting with Rachel Ray and friends, over top of the kennel. I haven't really like finalized the name or anything. I don't really know what to put above the kennel, but it basically counts for a year. I think that the idea is that, like, businesses will sponsor a kennel. Feels kind of weird as a YouTuber or whatever, but I really want to do this. I really want to do it. And I know that we can do it together. And I don't mind. Oops. Oh, that's solid. There's no hole in that bead. I know that we can do it together. And I'm going to put in my money too, It's not just, I don't want anybody to feel like I'm wasting their money. I don't think you are. If you feel that way, please don't donate. But I will be matching all the donations that come through until the end of the 5th of March, up until we hit 500. And then all of the, whatever comes first, you know what I mean? Let me just check where I am. Ours. Here we go. And so, yeah, whatever comes first, the end of the March the 5th, or if we hit 500 before the end of March the 5th, because I have to have a cap somewhere. I am not a millionaire or anything by any means. But yeah, I'm going to put my money in there too. And I'm going to be showing you, how much was donated and everything. So please, if you have the 2 or 3 or 5 euros or dollars or whatever currency you have, and you would like to participate in this, that way you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that you've done great work for the seals, first of all, well better than a lot of other people out there. I would tell you the story, but I don't want to upset anybody. It was so disturbing to me what I had learned in the Seal Rescue Ireland's past when they used to live in or work in another town in another area of Ireland than where they are now. And basically they were forced out, and it was really disturbing what the locals had done. That's all I'm going to say. So, yeah, you are making this possible. You're helping with, you know, bringing back the natural ecology and benefiting wildlife in Ireland. Now, you may not, you know, you may wish to donate to a local charity instead, and that's okay. I totally understand that. But it was something I wanted to do for my birthday, and then it just kind of it just kept going. And I'm really happy about that. So thank you all to everybody who's donated so far. There's so many people who have donated, and I really, really thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you have an idea for a name that we could put above the kennel, I remember Pippa suggested a name, Pippa Brown, but something where people will be able to join us as well. I don't know. Just an idea. If you have any ideas, let me know down in the comments. I appreciate it. All right, we're 30 minutes in, and I'm going to just run and grab a drink really fast and close the door so that you don't have to hear the chatter of the other room. And I'll tell you all about where I was, what I did, and I'm going to show you all the pictures from my vacation. So I'll be right back. Let's talk about the weekend. I had a great time. I think it was really necessary to just recharge those batteries, you know? And like I was saying with my Patreons, because they get kind of like a behind the scenes weekly update kind of thing where I chat about stuff. I just really needed to switch off for a little bit, you know, because I think it's easy to get overwhelmed with social media these days, especially when you're kind of using it all the time to communicate. And it's not that I don't like to, it gets a bit overwhelming sometimes. So, let's see, that's pie. Where am I now? I need to get one of those magnetic strips that's like horizontal. Anyway, so yeah, we went away, and the place that we went to is called Blarney. So if y'all are familiar with Ireland or Irish tourism, maybe, you might have heard of Blarney before. It's the place where you kiss the stone, and it's said that if you kiss the stone that you'll be given the gift of eloquence or the gift of gab. So our main priority was not going to kiss the stone, because both of us think that's pretty gross. But we did want to just go up there, meet some friends, and eat good food and have a good time. So Friday, thing about going away, right, is, for me anyway, is like, before I go away, especially if I have a dog sitter like we did this time, one of the things that I find kind of weird is that they're going to be coming into my house and I'm not here, and I don't want it to look like it does when I'm here all the time, which is kind of messy. It's organized in a way that I can understand, you know what I mean? So anyhow, I spent Friday morning cleaning the house, and I mean like proper cleaning the house. 0. And I just really wanted to make sure that, you know, it was in good condition and that Luna was taken care of and everything else. And then I think it was about 1 o'clock when I realized, like, we need to hit the road. Whoops. Move that back up. Oh boy. Sorry, y'all. Oh my god. Okay, sorry about that. Fell over. My back is starting to hurt because it's at the wrong height, you know. Anyway, I realized that we needed to pack, so I'm last minute packing. Luckily, there was a lot of laundry that I had to do, so I packed stuff up from the clean laundry. I packed some cross stitching as well, which, surprise, surprise, I did not do any of it. And then I, laid out some money for the dog walker, and we hit the road. Now I'm the driver. I drive when we go out of town, and I like the motorway. I like to drive because I get car sick. I get really, really car sick. So I drove from our place up to Cork, and we went the long way, and it was so nice. Now, I'm going to ask you this question, and it's okay if you don't answer me, but if you would like, please tell me in the comments. I have a driving video where I was driving along from somewhere in the backwoods of Cork to Blarney, and then I have footage from Cahersiveen all the way back to my house. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, would you let me know? And where was I? Sorry, I gotta follow the line. I'm at you. My goodness, it's so hard to read. Okay. I gotta mark what's below it so that I can keep my eyes on it, you know? So I filmed a lot of that, and I was thinking about putting it to some Irish traditional music or something maybe, and putting it up on the channel. I don't know if that would really jive with my channel, but I've done worse. I've done the face mask challenge. No, that was fun. And then we have black. So we got there, and I think I should have realized I was hangry, and I was tired from driving and cleaning all morning and driving and, panicking. And finally we arrived, and I laid down for a few minutes. Anybody else do that? But then, we were on vacation, so, that whole energy thing kind of kicks in. And, so we just started going into town and went to go meet our friends. But halfway there, because we took a bus, we should have gotten a cab. We took a bus, and it took 45 minutes to get to the center of the city. And it was almost 9 o'clock. It was 8:30 in the evening. And I was just going, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, you guys. You were out of focus that whole time. How long was it like that? And then I needed another black one. By the time that we got there, it was 8:30, and we were cranky. I was really cranky. And I was just I want to eat. I want to eat right now. I don't care what it is. Just give me food. But then everywhere we went, you needed a reservation. And I was like, okay, look, even if it's a burger, at this point, just feed me. Just feed me. So we got, what is that now? We got some, I think James got fish and chips, and I got the buffalo burger, because I haven't had one of those in a really long time. It was okay. The chips were really good. It was a place called the Fishwife. The fish was fantastic. I should have gotten the fish, but I just don't like to eat fish on a night out. Anyhow, it was, oh, and it was raining like crazy. I'm going to put in the video of the rain right here. You're not going to believe this. This is the bus stop. It was raining so heavy because Storm Jorge was coming from Mexico. And yeah, it was pretty bad. Anyway, that was like a storm front. A prelude to what was about to happen. But anyhow, we went out and we met some of James's friends. And they were really nice. We all kind of like sat down at this bar in the back of the bar at a table, and we were just having a chat, and it was nice meeting new people. I mean, it's been a long time since I've met brand new people that I've never met before, and it just felt good. Again. And yeah, so we were chatting and I finally found somebody, a guy who used to be a part of a madrigal group. Madrigal being like show choir with medieval costume and all that stuff. That was so much fun. And we got to talking, and then we got to singing, you know, naturally. And yeah, it was just amazing. It was a really, really great time. After the bar was closing, we decided to go, me and James and two other girls decided to go out to try our chances at getting into a club. And we did. And it was great. We danced, and it was so much fun. And I haven't really had that kind of fun in a while. So that was wonderful. But I think I had enough fun for like a year, because I couldn't move the next day. Could not move. I think I got out of bed at about 4 p.m. Yeah. But anyway, sometimes that happens. So Saturday was a non-day. Luckily, we had lunch or dinner provided by the hotel in our little package, and I had the wild mushroom and spinach tagliatelle, and they made the pasta by hand. Oh, it was so good. By the way, if you didn't know, I love food. Like, I talk about food all the time in real life. I'm obsessed with food. I shouldn't be, but I am. Yeah. So that was it. That was it for Saturday. And Sunday was the best day. So Sunday, we got up early and we had breakfast. It was lovely. Eggs with hollandaise. Eggs Benedicts with hollandaise sauce. And then, just stabbed myself with the beading needle. And then I bought us tickets to go to the castle, because I was like, you know what? It would actually be nice to like walk around the gardens and stuff. So I got the tickets. They are discounted online. They're like a few bucks off if you order in advance. So I went ahead and I got them, and I'm just getting more thread. Are there two of them? Yes. There are two of them stuck together. Okay. Sorry, I'm juggling you there. So we get to the castle and like walked around the place. I'll put some pictures here. I won't put the picture of my husband, but you know, I'm gonna put an emoji over his face just to keep it private. But it was fantastic. It was so fun. We did not kiss the stone. We didn't take pictures of the stone. It felt a little too gimmicky or touristy for us. So instead we just like walked around the gardens and stuff, and they have really, really beautiful gardens, by the way. And like a poison garden and all this stuff. And anyhow, that was really fun. I really liked it. I love walking around gardens in general. I once went to Oxford University on a weekend alone, and my favorite part of it was going to the Arboretum, where they have trees, like really old trees. That was the highlight of my trip, to be honest. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and now we're on the and symbol. Can you see why I don't really pull this out too much? It takes just as much concentration to do this, even when you're not talking. So, I mean, talking does slow me down a lot, but holy cow, it's very slow. It will look really good, but very, very slow. Slow progress. Okay, so that is on the other side, and now I'm just turning it around, making sure I'm all good. Am I all good? Sorry, guys. Whoops. Yeah, I'm all good, but I lost my highlighter. Oh well. And that was, yeah, I really, really enjoyed walking around those gardens. It really was fun. Let's see. Number 1. Then we left there and we moved to the city proper, and we went to this shop called Vibes and Scribes, which is, I guess, what you would call my local needlework shop, except it's like 2.5 hours away. So I went in there and I grabbed some DMC threads, because at the time I hadn't opened my gift from Kim, which you haven't seen yet. You'll see that on Thursday, tomorrow. But oh my gosh, she really spoiled me. Thank you, Kim. And then, so I got some of the floss that I needed, because I lost a color for the Stitch Your Own Adventure Harry Potter thing. And I wanted to get like a cone of a really big cone of 310 DMC, because, you know, you're going to use a lot of DMC, right? But I couldn't find it. They didn't have any. They were so overpriced as well, guys. It's insane. 1. Again. So I'm glad. I mean, I'm glad that we have the internet, because that's just ridiculous. They definitely are in the market for people who need like last minute supplies, and not people who are patient. You know what I mean? Because even their yarn was just ridiculously priced, I thought, anyway. But hey, whatever, it's fine if that's what floats your boat. And then we have ours. Oh, my back. Could you hear that? Oh, the pop. So that. Oh, and then we went to Sakura, which is, I mean, you can tell by the name of it, it's like the most popular Japanese name for restaurants, I think. But we went to this place called Sakura and we got lunch. It was so nice. We had ramen and gyoza. I love Japanese cuisine. So I demolished it, and James was like, I can't eat anymore. And I was like, I'll eat it all. Don't worry. Just leave it for me. I have a separate stomach for Japanese food. Love it. So I had all my ramen, all of my broth, all the gyoza, and 1 piece of eel, because I shared it. But I was about to order more sashimi, and then I didn't. Eel is cooked, and it's got this like teriyaki sauce. It's grilled and it has teriyaki sauce on it. Oh, so good. And I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like raw fish, and I can understand, but it's delicious. These days I don't really eat much raw fish. I prefer to eat the eel. Or like, you know, sweet potato roll or something like that. I don't know. I think our tastes change over time, but also with the nuclear fallout from Fukushima, the reactor back in 2011. I haven't really eaten that much raw fish anymore. So yeah, that's a thing. That's just a thing. I was really close to Fukushima when it erupted. Not, you know, when there was the massive tidal wave and everything. I was nearby, but in Korea, thankfully it didn't affect us. It did affect food supply, but Japan were really quick to help. Or Korea was really quick to help. And it was heartwarming. Anyhow. Yeah, that's pretty much it. After the food, I don't think, did we do anything else? Trying to come up through here and not catch my nail, which I've done before. Speaking from experience, people. Once. We got the food, we went to Vibes and Scribes. I think that was it, and I think we just drove home. We stopped and we got some supplies from the supermarket on the way home. Got some curry for dinner. Oh my gosh, it was like Sunday was the day of all my favorite foods. So it was really, really fun. I had a really great time. It was really nice. As a consequence of that, I don't really have many videos for you this week. But next week I will. I'll be showing you how to put on color street nails and all that kind of stuff too. Hopefully I'll have some more diamond paintings to show you as well. My Dreamer designs should be here soon. It'll be nice to try them out for the first time. And you. And that's it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think there is. I think I'm going to wrap it up for today. And if there's anything else that I forgot to mention, I'll just put it right here. But I think I'm going to stop here for now. Thank you guys so much for joining me and watching my progress on this beaded cross stitch project that is just taking an age and a half. I appreciate your support in following me. Once I get out of this tree, I'll be up there in the sky and it'll go way faster, you know? But at the moment, it's all confetti. It's really difficult to slog through. So difficult, in fact, that I even moved down here and started this page because there's more solid colors here. I was just so annoyed, you know? But it's okay. We'll get there eventually. I should dedicate more time to this project, but I'm kind of one of those people that trades off on different crafts, you know, like I do a little bit of cross stitching, a little bit of diamond painting, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And when it calls to me or when somebody reminds me about it, then I really want to do it again. You know what I mean? So, and the link for the easel is down in the description as well, because a lot of people were wondering how I hold this project, on, and it's this frame, but unfortunately it's just not tall enough for me. I'm a tall lady. I'm 5'9" 3/4. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll catch you really soon in some of my upcoming videos. And take care, everybody. Bye.